Gambling on Galveston Island, one Texas lawmaker hopes to make it a reality. So we want to know, do you think casinos will ever be allowed in Galveston? You can reply, yes, it will help the economy, or no, Texas will never allow it. You can go vote on the KHU 11 mobile app or on KHU.com/vote now. You might not realize that gambling has been part of the island's past, although it wasn't legal. Janelle Baluta explains.
Well, known most for its beauty and its beaches, what many people don't realize is that Galveston Island actually has a rich history of gambling.
The Balinese Room was built in 1923.
Walking
It went about 600 feet out over the Gulf.
Along the water.
I'd say the first 400 feet were hallways separated by doors.
Michael Burbrick recalls the long hallway of history that once hung over these waves.
And the rangers would have to slow down to get through each of the doors.
The Balinese Room was an elite club and casino. Illegal, oftentimes it was raided.
And then it gave them time to take the slot machines and dump them over the side into the water so that they were not physically on the premises.
The casino operated for years until Texas Rangers finally shut them down in 1957. These images are from a police raid 8 years before.
And if they put a gun to my head, I can still deal blackjack in my sleep.
A craps dealer in Reno in the 80s, Burbrick is now a professor at Galveston College. He learned of the casino's history when he moved to the island, even dealing his own game at the Balinese Room for a charity event in 2007. A year later, it was destroyed by Ike, making him quite possibly one of the last to deal a game in the historic casino.
I realized I was dealing in a building that was probably the oldest building built as a casino in America.
But a new bill could make a casino life come back on the island if voters say yes. In exchange, that extra money would help fund windstorm insurance and assistance for catastrophic flooding. The Texas legislature's 86th session begins January 8th. Standing for Houston, Janelle Baluta, KHOU 11 News.
So the votes have been coming in. We're asking, do you think casinos will ever be allowed in Galveston? And it looks like the majority of you at 79% say yes, and they'll help the economy, while just 21% say no, Texas will never allow it. You still have time to vote, by the way, on the KHOU 11 mobile app or on KHOU.com/vote now. Still ahead, would students benefit from later